Hello and welcome back to another video of Brotato in the Mastering Brotato Abyssal Terror series. Today we're playing the Multitasker, and of course we are going to use the stick. Very tried and true weapon, very nice if you're a beginner. Basically you get primitive weapon class, which gives you 15 max HP when you have 6 sticks, and every stick that you have will boost the damage of your other sticks by 4. And this is melee damage, right? Like base damage. So these sticks can easily get insane base damage, which means all you would care about is getting some attack speed and damage percent. You can see here, obviously we do lose a lot of damage percent, so we're going to have to make sure we make that up. But we are going to start with 20%. So we're only going to end up having 40% negative damage percent, which is not too bad. Obviously, it's not, the best, but you have to have some sort of drawback for having so many weapons. Otherwise, you would just have pretty much double the damage because you have double the weapons. So the drawback is going to be that we are going to have to make up the damage percent. Okay, we can start now. Damage percent, perfect. And then only roll for sticks. Oh, we could also pick up a whistle later on. Scar is good too. And 4 sticks, there you go. Now you're going to see how hard they hit already. 19. Wave 2 and we're hitting for 19, 21. Wait, why is it 19 sometimes and sometimes 21? What's happening? What's going on? Oh, yeah, that's right, because the lobsters have armor. Sorry, I completely zoned out there. So the lobster has armor. It takes slightly reduced damage. Okay. Oh, we missed one enemy. Unlucky. A little bit of a material drop there. Damage percent. I'll perfectly happy to take that. And there we go. We'll pick up all of our sticks. We have 6 now. We just want to get to 12 sticks as quickly as possible, because the longer we wait, the harder it's going to be to find more sticks. At least until wave 5. After wave 5, it just kind of flattens out, and we have the same chance for pretty much all the rest of the shops. Shops 1 and 2 are the best for rolling for weapons, and then 3 through 5 are also pretty good. But of course, we are going to be trying to pick up as many sticks as we can find. Upgrading them is amazing. More damage percent would be good, but luck is also really nice, and it will definitely pay off in the long run. Oh, damage percent though, if it's tier 2, I'm absolutely taking it. Now we can go ahead and pick these up, do a bit of rolling, lock a stick, and continue. So, shops 1 and 2, we basically just lock the items we want, but we don't buy them quite yet. We don't buy them until shop 3 like I just did. So I got the whistle and some XP gain. XP gain is pretty good because it means we level up more often, which means we get to pick our stats. And I'm very happy if I can just pick some attack speed or damage percent directly. That would be the best case scenario for us. Let's see if we can get this here. Nice, we got a loot crate, amazing. Oh, we're not killing that in time. Oof, the sea pig was a little bit too far away. Oh, 16 harvesting. It's actually worth taking. We do lose armor, but that means we can stack up a little bit of harvesting, which is pretty good for us. This is also good. It might not seem great, but I promise it's good. Yes, we do lose... Yes, we do lose melee damage, but look at the damage on our sticks. 32 per hit. So, and we only have 7 of them, and they're all tier 1. So the second they're all tier 8, it's not going to matter how much melee damage we have, really. All it's going to matter is the sticks themselves, upgrading them, and damage percent plus attack speed. That is it. Nothing else will really matter. Okay, make sure we're killing all of the sea pigs so we can get more curse. Curse basically just occasionally will curse enemies, right, make them stronger, but that also means that we get more materials, which means we get more XP and more money. And then on top of that, we also have chances to randomly curse things, which is really good. Let's see if we can get... Yeah, let's just take damage percent. We don't really need these or these. Okay, well, 3% lifesteal is nice. It's a tier 3 upgrade. More damage percent here. Spyglass is also pretty good. Fertilizer again. Melee damage and crit chance is nice. And the Sunken Bell. You know what, we can go ahead and pick that up. It's not really incredible. If anything, I probably should just skip it. Especially in a 20 wave run. We don't really need it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and skip it. It's nice and it can do things for you. But overall, just when you're doing a 20 wave run with a multitasker, especially if you're just using sticks, you'd rather prioritize getting more sticks or other stats like attack speed and damage percent. So spending all that money on a sunken bell is not really gonna benefit us too much. It's just going to soak up a lot of materials early on, which we could use for other things. Okay. I do see a tree here on my left, but I think it's better to just kill the enemies. Okay, easy enough. We don't need that. Reroll, attack speed, perfect. Armor, very nice. So we're going to skip the Sunken Bell actually. Pick up some luck. Crit chance could be okay, but it's not really worth losing damage percent over. Oh, there we go. Our first tier 2 stick. More harvesting. And a bowler hat. Ooh, that's a tough choice. It's probably worth it. More damage percent and a fish hook. Okay, so fish hook, obviously one of the best items in the game, if not I almost want to say it's probably the best item in the game, right? Because it gives you such high consistency with cursing items, and if you can consistently curse items, you're going to break the game. It's not really necessary for 20 wave runs, in my opinion. It's necessary for endless runs, because you absolutely have to have fish hooks, otherwise you're not going to have enough cursed weapons and items. At least not for a very long time. The hook is just so consistent, right? But in our case, if it just gives us a few random upgrades on things, that is plenty. It's actually, that makes it worth it already. It could double the effectiveness of a coffee, and we just get more attack speed, and that would make me happy. That's perfect. Okay, speaking of attack speed, we could take some here. Reroll. We really don't need melee damage. Yes, it's good. It is good, but I'd rather just have more attack speed at the end of the day. So we can do this, and then lock these two for one shop. We don't want to lock them for too long. That's one issue with the fishhook. It also forces you to lock things, and it only really has a 20-ish% chance if you have one of them. So it's not an amazing chance, and you're being forced to get rid of a shop slot. So if we don't curse those things, we're just gonna buy them and keep rolling. But you know, if you do that enough times, eventually you'll curse something useful, and that's kind of how you use the fishhook in a cost-efficient way. Like, if you're not just trying to reset your runs over and over to play like that, this is how you use it. If you just casually rolling, right, you find a fishhook, you buy it, this is what you can do. Oh, whoops, I just got hit pretty hard. That was like an 11 hit. So we're probably going to want some more max HP soon. Also, we got to be careful with the anglerfish there. Get this tree down. Okay. Pretty good. Range, you know what, we'll go ahead and take that. Some more luck is okay. Yeah, see, there you go. We curse the ritual, we buy it, we buy the stick, we just keep going. Don't worry too much about cursing things specifically. This though, okay, well, you see, we can try and curse any of these. We get a single curse here, it's pretty good. Otherwise, we're just going to go ahead and buy all of them and roll again. So it's kind of like you're buying things delayed by one shop. That's kind of how you play with the fishhook. If you only have one fishhook, right, I wouldn't, like I said already, I wouldn't recommend holding things for more than one shop still, most of the time. There are exceptions, but you kind of have to make the judgments because there are too many situations that are possible. But yeah, general rule is if you have fishhook, you can log things and buy them delayed by one shop. Because even that is costing you a lot of rolls. Just constantly having items locked at the end of every shop will cost you a lot of rolls. But it can be absolutely worth it, because if I curse one stick can end up having the damage output of 2 sticks in one. Obviously we don't need that to win the run, that's just overkill. But it can be pretty fun, right? More damage percent is good. I'd like some max HP. HP regen is okay. There we go, max HP, perfect. See, no curses, it's okay. We're just gonna buy everything. We don't care. Let's keep going. Crit chance. So we could maybe curse this, but let's just go ahead and buy it. Buy this. That is a lot of damage percent. So this is a good example of something we could also curse. We're not picking that up. But yeah, I think we just missed out on like 5-6 rolls or something from rolling with this in the shop. But now we can log pretty much all of these and try to curse any of them again. But if you see here, all of our weapons, the weakest stick is hitting for 53 already. So we absolutely do not need curse to win. It's just something that you can do to, I guess it's kind of just like a feature for enjoyment in a sense, because I think any of the characters I've played so far don't need it to win their runs. Maybe you could argue the well-rounded needs some sort of cursed items, but I would disagree. I think you can always win on every character without any curse feature. It's kind of like an enhancement, right? Because if we get a cursed stick, suddenly that stick is about as strong as two sticks together. And yeah, if you get multiple of them, then that's just ridiculous at that point. You pretty much have twice the actual, well, no, that's not even true. I was gonna say you have twice the actual damage output that you need to win the run. That's not true, because with 12 sticks you have way more damage than you need already to win the run. The multitasker is by no means weak. This is going to be extremely easy. We could curse 0 things for the entire run, and we would still win easily. But cursing them just means we're gonna have some more like ridiculous damage, to put it simply. Okay, I don't want to roll anymore. Actually, I mean it's pretty cheap still. Getting more expensive. Attack speed is good. Okay, there we go. So just like this, right? Now the glass cannon is actually not that bad. We only lose 1 armor, but we got 16% additional damage percent on top of that. So that is the thing curse can do for you if you're not just constantly trying to curse everything. You're just a little bit selective with your cursing. So community support as well. If this gets cursed, another glass cannon, there you go. If any of these get cursed, community service or the glass cannon, I'll be happy to take them. Otherwise, I'll just keep rolling. And that's it. Because I don't want to lose too much armor. I'm already at 0, which means we are pretty vulnerable. So I'd actually like to get some armor. So anything that reduces my armor by more than 1, I'm going to be really hesitant to take. Especially because this is supposed to be a guide. I don't want you guys going in with negative armor. That is a mistake. Do not do it. If you get hit with, let's say you have 50 max health and negative 3 armor on wave 20, you can actually get nearly 2-shot. You don't want that to happen to you. So just go in with a nice safe amount of armor. We're going to try and get maybe even up to 10. I'd say 10 is a really safe number. And then trying to get a little bit more max health. But max health kind of sorts itself out because as you level up, you end up getting more and more max HP. Which means you don't really have to take that much unless it just lands in your lap. 10% speed is really good. We don't have any speed. More tank stats are amazing. So no curses on these. I'm just going to go ahead and pass on both of them. And let's see what else we can get. A stick. A gentle alien. Damage percent. A stick again. And a fin. I don't think we need more fins. I'm just going to go ahead and skip that. I will try and curse this. And again, community support. Okay, it's back. So basically, I unlocked the items we didn't curse. And then I rolled like normal. And then near the end of the shop, I try to lock some things again for the fish hook to have a chance to curse something for me. And again, any of those things getting cursed is completely fine. We're not going for some like super lucky, ridiculous run. We're just trying to use the fish hook in a normal, efficient way. And this especially applies when you only have 1 fish hook. But if you had 2 or 3 even, then you can absolutely try and force it. Like force curses on specific items and try to get lucky and, you know, have like a really silly run. But I will still say, I don't think you needed any curses for consistency. We could sit here with our 12 sticks and bash enemies for like 400 damage per hit by the time we get to wave 20, even without cursing anything. So if anything, if you get some additional enemies, that's already a big deal. Crit chance is okay. Damage percent is amazing. And there you go, we curse community support. So now it only costs us... Actually, did it even adjust anything? Am I crazy? 2% attack speed for every current enemy. Was it 1 and 2 and now it's 2 and 1? Am I crazy? Well, we're going to take it anyways. And we're going to go ahead and pick up all the sticks. Okay, we actually got another fish hook. So we can try and curse some more things here. A snail? Sure, let's try and curse a snail. Why not? And maybe even a baby squid. Let's just try and curse everything. So anything that can be useful is obviously going to be even more useful if it's cursed. So baby squid, you know, you might feel like, oh, it's a little expensive, but if you curse it, it's pretty good. So you can actually just lock almost your entire shop full of useful items. And then try and get them all cursed. This applies even with only one fishhook, but since now we have two fishhooks, we have 40% chance to curse from the fishhooks. There's even more incentive to do this. And if you notice, we pretty much have only cursed, what, the glass cannon, which gave us some additional damage percent, 16% instead of 25, and then didn't take away too much armor from us. That's the biggest impact we've had so far. But we you know, nothing else aside from that, really. It will definitely do a lot more once I start doing it now, though. The same thing I've been doing. Since I have two fishhooks, the chance is just that much higher. Attack speed, great, sure. Some max HP to make us safer is good. XP gain this early on is amazing. More crit chance. No harvesting. More max HP to be safer again. 2 free rerolls, 40 luck, plus 2 HP regen, and then we just buy the snail, right? It's fine. And again, we can lock these. Speed and dodge. We can try and curse it. And a butterfly, and we could try and curse that. Let's go. So again, just try and curse random things, and this is how you use the fishhook, right? If you're not going for some endless run or some specific, like really specific goal or strategy, this is how you use the fishhook. So let's see how many things we can get cursed. So far we got quite a few utility items, right? We don't really need this, but it gives us more HP regen, which is kind of nice. The luck is obviously good, and more bonus rerolls is nice because, well, that just like means we save more materials. You see, even with all those curses, we're still getting hit so hard. So just getting a little bit of armor would make this run pretty much won at this point. A little bit of armor, get all of our sticks to tier 2, and I will be really happy. I think that is already a set run. Like 70 HP, or 70 max HP, 10 armor, and upgrade our sticks. That's our goal right now. Those are our goals, yeah. Anything else is just extra. This means we're gonna kill the bosses even faster. That was a really nice wave. We got a ton of materials. Salt water is great. Melee damage, attack speed, and move speed. Perfect. And we lose a lot of HP regen, but we can get healing from killing enemies. It's actually probably worth it. And we got a cursed wisdom. Okay, sure. That makes it worth it. We're gonna take it. If it wasn't cursed, I'd probably skip it. More damage percent. We only cursed one thing. That is okay, right? Just combine all of these tier 1 sticks. And then buy these. Buy this. Buy the jetpack. And try to get some more things to curse here. Stick, stick. Anything else want to get in my curse shop here? Okay, and a banner. There you go. We could also try and curse the clover. Yeah, sure, why not? It's not bad, right? If it's cursed, it's absolutely worth it. Luck is always a pretty good stat on pretty much every character. It can be helpful, so because it just means we get more and more high quality upgrades and shops. Though obviously the later you get in the run, the less you want it, because you're not going to benefit much from taking 20 luck on wave 19. The run is basically over at that point. Alright, having a good time here. There aren't that many enemies, but it's also because we're killing everything too quickly, right? You can see what I meant when I said the cursed things aren't really going to have that much impact overall. They obviously help, and they do make the run faster and safer and such, right? But we definitely don't need them to win. We could take that. We could also take that. And anything else? More lifesteal, not really needed. Crit chance, okay, amazing. And damage percent, okay. And there you go, there's our first curse stick. 189% damage. So again, this isn't going to win us the run. We already won the run at this point. But it's just going to be very funny because we're going to one-shot the final boss. We could also take ashes. Unfortunately, we have -2 armor, so I could genuinely die just suddenly if I'm not incredibly careful. This is going to help a lot. The potato. We're not going to pick up the extra stomach. The potato, even uncursed, I would take right now. Gives some really nice tank stats, which is exactly what we want. I'm not really scared of this wave though, in particular, because it's just a normal wave, no elite, no horde, nothing really to worry about. Just focusing down the clumps where all the small enemies are spawning, and then hitting the anemones as I can, or as I go around the map. So now we just have one stick, which is basically dealing, or has double damage output, which is obviously very nice, but is it winning us the run? Not really, because we have 12 weapons, and it's one, so it's almost like it gave us an extra weapon, right? Like now it's like we have 13 weapons. Because that extra stick is dealing basically double damage, the cursed one. But that just means we have, instead of 12 weapons, we have 13, right? The damage increase isn't even in the double digits, technically. So, but the thing that makes Curse so strong is it can easily get out of hand if you do get a ton of them. I want crit chance specifically. Okay, we managed to curse the potato, so we actually get 2 armor, which is pretty much the only thing I care about from this. I just wanted the armor. Also, we don't have many materials. Cursed Insanity is nice though. Just more crit chance. Anything else? Oh, more armor and maybe Panda. Yeah, Panda would make this even safer. We get up to 80 health and then we'd have 2 armor at least. So definitely just want to get more armor. That is the only thing that we need to make sure we win this run. More damage doesn't matter at this point. If we get a curse stick or something, it's cool. It doesn't matter. Yes, it can make the run easily winnable because we just kill the boss super quickly. But just having armor at this point would make this run completely safe. So that's all I care about. Getting some armor here. So I'm actually going to roll really hard in the level up screen to try and find a tier 3 armor at least. That will give us plus 3 armor. And then the armor plate is going to give us another 2 armor and we'll be at 5. That's a pretty decent amount. I'm going to try to get to at least 10 before wave 20, but we should be getting to 5 pretty much by the end of this next shop. Oh, there's a loot pig. I'm going to make sure we kill that so we get the loot crate. We don't need that. Crit chance is cool. Can I get some armor though, please? Oh, okay, 4 armor, even better, and 4 more armor, okay. So this curse actually helps, but again, it's just making the run slightly safer, but we would still win this regardless. And I'm actually just going to go ahead and buy both of these, and then roll. Okay, so this could be ridiculous, though. If we curse a tier 4 stick and it gets a good curse, it's going to be very strong. And the jellyfish, okay. Well, I didn't really have a chance to say his mechanics. But basically, he has the sort of aura that goes around him like this, counterclockwise. And then in phase 2, he stands in the center here. He'll have that aura, one here, like ring 1, and then a big one going around the map like this. And then he has also, he shoots out projectiles randomly. But that just means you could actually stand pretty close to him like this, and then just move out of the way of the projectiles and keep hitting him. And if you even just have, you could have 0 cursed items, 0 any of this, right? Just 12 sticks, you should kill him within 10 seconds. The multitasker is just that strong. So yes, of course, if you curse things, it's gonna look ridiculous, because he's already such a strong character. He just doesn't need curses to win anything, ever. Like, look at this damage. My god. Some of our, like, our tier 2 sticks are hitting for nearly 400. The lantern, okay. You know what? I don't like it that much because of the knockback, but it does give 10% damage, so we're gonna take it. And 8 melee damage. We don't need more max HP, so we can take this. And let's see, 9% speed is okay. We actually ended up cursing both of the sticks, so now we're gonna have some ridiculous damage, definitely. What I'm gonna do is actually combine the cursed one. Get this. And let's see, we have a lot of really cheap... Okay, that is a crazy curse, actually. 2% damage for every 1% speed you have, plus 74% damage. So, instead of just winning the run like a normal person and taking 15 seconds or less to beat wave 20, we're going to beat it in like 5 seconds, probably. So I don't think the enemies are going to have a chance to do anything, unfortunately for them. Not for us, for them. And also unfortunate for them, we're playing multitasker sticks, so Yeah, they're definitely not going to last very long. But yeah, again, currently the damage isn't actually doing anything, right? Because this curse stick hitting for 1000 does nothing. Because the enemy getting hit for 500 is already getting one shot. So it's just overkilling them by a ridiculous amount. Um, the boss though, again, hey, maybe we can get a record kill time on the multitasker. We're definitely not beating the loud kill time. The loud is way too strong. Way too strong, and Multitasker can actually compete with him, even though Multitasker is also very strong. We're definitely taking that. We don't need more max HP, we don't need that. Damage percent is great, and crit chance is great. Cursed this thingy, pick up this. More damage percent, but -3 armor. No, I would never recommend you guys to take this, but you could curse it if you had the chance. Pick up the cursed stick. Oh, actually, wait. I'm dumb, right? We're going into the final wave, so we can't do that. Oh, wait. Oh, this is awkward. I want this to combine with this. How can I do this properly? I guess I just have to do this, right? I can't really do anything about it. Anything else before we go? Nope, that looks like that is it. We couldn't even get the stick, unfortunate. But yeah, that's the run, guys. This stick is this the strongest one? 203%. 200%, 201%. So I think this tier 3 was actually the strongest stick we had. It was tier 3. You can see the stats here. Very crazy compared to a regular one. 0.3% more crit chance or crit damage, sorry, and double the attack scaling or melee damage scaling. Plus also doubled the damage from every stick. So pretty ridiculous, but overall, this just means we're going to end the wave in 5 seconds instead of 10. That's the difference. Watch this. So see, boss took 4 seconds to kill, and that one took even less. So again, even if we didn't have the cursed items, that would have taken about at most 20 seconds in any universe. Um, these things are very unbalanced and unnecessary to win any run, in my opinion. So, but they're fun, right? Because we just obliterated wave 20. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That is it for this video. Next time we're going to be playing the wildling. And yeah, maybe leave a like and subscribe. And you can leave any comments below. I always read them. But that is it for today. So hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, again, goodbye for now. Bye bye.